Hi guys, my name is David John Jeffrey. I am the writer and producer of the film Godtech. Coming with you today with the topic, are the frogs turning gay? And I did some research into this because it was raised in the forum, and the last video I made similar to this live cam, I mentioned it as kind of like, yeah, right, I don't believe it. But actually, it's fascinating, some of the stuff I discovered when I did some research. The point that made to me was that Obama was turning the frogs gay. Well, actually, it goes back a bit further than that, actually a bit earlier than Obama. It actually goes, a study was done in 2010 about this because some male frogs were mating with other male frogs and producing babies. And they couldn't work out how is this possible if they're male frogs. Now, we know that frogs can change their gender, but only under certain conditions. And these weren't the conditions. So they couldn't work out what was causing this. I've got some notes here. So if I look down, that's because I'm reading from my notes. What does my hair look like? My hair looks a mess. Didn't see that. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so in 2010, in March, there was a study into a pesticide called Altrazine, Altrazine. I'll put it in the description. And what they do is this particular product, Altrazine, okay, if fed to a frog or in a frog area where it's sprayed, this pesticide, it can actually change the gender of a frog from male to female. So what would look like a male frog mating with another male frog is actually a male frog mating with a female frog, but used to be male. But let me explain it. So Altrazine is actually a pesticide they use to spray on maize and sugarcane. And in fact, they said that we ingest this stuff continuously every time we eat white sugar or anything from sugarcane, so brown sugar included, or maize, if it's not organic, okay? Also, fish in certain infected waters too have this. Now, the results as such, the medical side of the Altrazine is that, and this is all facts, okay? In humans, it lowers the fertility in men. It actually reduces your sperm count. And in some cases, has made a man completely infertile. Also, for the woman's side of things, it's a high lead to breast cancer, and also leads to tremors, and also leads to heart and liver damage. Quite a serious thing. But it turns out it's the second most popular pesticide in America in 2016, and probably is today. Okay. In Illinois, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota, in a study in 2017, so only last year, 94% of drinking water contained Altrazine. So Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, and Minnesota, you live in those areas, high chance you're going to be feeding yourself this stuff that causes fertility issues, breast cancer, tremors, and heart and liver damage. But organic doesn't mean you're completely free of it. 180 times lower amounts of pesticide than normal. So although it's less likely you're going to have the problem, you could still have the problem, because even in the organic sugar, they also spray it with this pesticide. It's just a lot less. Okay. If you find that you are in these areas and you want to know an antidote, I looked that up as well. Apparently, you can be healed of this by eating fermented food like kimchi, Kimchi. Also, possibly, and this is like possibly as in there's a less chance, but you're going to be going on the right road to recovery by eating watermelons, tomatoes, and red bell peppers. I don't know why that is, but that's to do with the chemical composite. So going back to, are the frogs turning gay? Yes and no. They're not turning gay, they're changing gender. I think that could be pretty bad in itself. It's a man messing around with human nature again. In fact, they said in some studies in some areas, it's almost wiped out the population of frogs because there's an overdose of females to males. Okay, in the frog world, that's not so good because they mate, you know, male and female. You don't have loads of females to one male. Okay, it's just male and female. So you end up wiping out the species. Also, they said there's a much higher chance that that frog will give birth to a female than it will a male if they've been affected by this pesticide. So all in all, very interesting stuff. And I'm hoping Geeks on the Go, who proposed this question to me, that is a sufficient answer for you. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next stream.